Have you ever wondered why some dogs seem to settle into a new home effortlessly, while others take weeks or even months to feel safe? Have you asked yourself what you should be doing in those first few days? Whether you're doing too much, not enough, or the wrong things entirely? And maybe the question you keep coming back to is this: what is my new dog actually going through right now? And what do they need from me most? The science of canine behavior has some remarkable answers. Those first 7 days are not just an adjustment period. They are a critical window, one that shapes your dog's trust, emotional regulation, and bond with you for years to come. Today, we are going to walk you through exactly what is happening in your new dog's mind and body during those first 7 days, grounded in real animal behavior science. By the time we are done, you will know not just what to expect, but what to do and why it matters so deeply. Part 1. Your new dog is in survival mode. The first thing to understand is that bringing a dog home is one of the most disorienting events of their life. Even if they seem calm, dogs are creatures of routine, scent, and place. When they are moved into a new home, every sensory landmark they relied on disappears at once. The smells are unfamiliar, the sounds are different, the people are strangers. Even if the dog came from a healthy, loving environment, the transition triggers a stress response at the neurological level. Research on the canine stress response shows that cortisol, the primary stress hormone, rises significantly in dogs during environmental transitions. A study published in the journal Physiology and Behavior found that shelter dogs showed elevated cortisol for up to 2 weeks following placement in a new environment, even when that environment was calm and safe. This matters because a dog operating under elevated stress is not showing you their true temperament. They may shut down and appear low energy or easy. They may become hyperactive, clingy, or reactive. Some dogs will not eat for days. Others will seem perfectly fine, until the stress finally releases around day 3 or 4 and behaviors you did not expect suddenly appear. This is commonly called the 3-3-3 rule in the rescue and adoption world. 3 days to decompress, 3 weeks to learn your routine, 3 months to feel at home. It is not just a saying. It maps directly onto what canine behavioral science tells us about how dogs process stress, build trust, and form emotional safety. Part 2. The critical bonding window. Here is what makes the first 7 days truly extraordinary. The experiences your dog has during this window have an outsized effect on how they attach to you, far beyond what any single week will mean later. Attachment theory, long studied in human and primate relationships, has been rigorously applied to dogs over the last 2 decades. Research from the Family Dog Project in Hungary, one of the world's leading institutions for canine cognition, found that dogs form secure or insecure attachments to their primary caregiver, and that early experiences in a new environment play a formative role in which pattern emerges. Dogs with secure attachments show lower cortisol in stressful situations, recover faster from fear events, are more willing to explore novel environments, and are more responsive to training. The reverse is also true. Insecure attachment correlates with anxiety, reactivity, and difficulty with learning. What creates secure attachment in those first days? Research points to 3 things: predictability, positive responsiveness, and calm physical presence. Your dog does not need excitement or expensive equipment. They need to know that when something happens, you are reliable, that you respond, that you are safe, and that you stay. A 2019 study published in Scientific Reports found that dogs look to their owners as a secure base for exploration, mirroring the behavior of human infants with their caregivers. The first week is when that secure base is being built, one quiet, consistent interaction at a time. Part 3. What your dog's brain is doing. During the first 3 days, your dog is primarily in an information-gathering state. Their brain is working overtime, cataloging smells, sounds, faces, and routines. They are asking a set of questions that they cannot put into words but are answering through every interaction. Is this place safe? Are these people safe? What are the rules here? Will my needs be met? Neuroscience research on canine cognition has shown that dogs have a well-developed limbic system, the brain region responsible for emotion, memory, and fear response. This system is highly active during novelty exposure. The amygdala, which processes threat and safety signals, is evaluating every new stimulus your dog encounters. What this means practically is that overwhelming your dog in the first 3 days. Too many visitors, too much noise, too much forced interaction can tip the stress response in a direction that takes weeks to recover from. Veterinary behaviorists consistently recommend limiting introductions, keeping the environment calm, and allowing the dog to initiate contact rather than being pursued. A 2020 study from the University of Bristol found that dogs introduced to a new home with a quiet, low-stimulation first week showed significantly lower signs of anxiety at the 6-week mark than dogs whose first week involved high activity and frequent social exposure. The quiet week produced calmer, long-term dogs. Less is more in the first 3 days. Your dog does not need a celebration. They need a foundation. Part 4. When trust begins to grow. If the first 3 days are about decompression, days 4 through 7 are where the real relationship begins. By day 4, most dogs have begun to establish a basic internal map of their new world. The acute cortisol spike has begun to lower. They are starting to track your movements, notice your patterns, and respond more to your specific presence rather than to the environment as a whole. This is the window to begin building what animal behaviorists call contingent trust, the experience that your actions reliably lead to good outcomes. Research from the journal Animal Cognition has shown that dogs are exquisitely sensitive to the reliability of human communication. Dogs who experience consistent, predictable cues from a caregiver in experimental settings learned faster, showed lower stress markers, and looked to that caregiver preferentially in uncertain situations, even over strangers offering food rewards. This is the week to establish your routine. Feed at the same times. Walk at predictable moments. Create a consistent sleeping place. Use the same calm, clear words when you interact. You are not yet training behaviors. You are training trust. You are teaching your dog that the world with you in it is a place they can rely on. A landmark study from the Max Planck Institute found that dogs raised with consistent human communication were more likely to follow the emotional and directional cues of their caregivers than even familiar conspecifics, other dogs they knew. You have more influence than you realize. And it is being built right now. Part 5. The mistakes that hurt trust. Even with the best intentions, many new dog owners unintentionally make the first week harder than it needs to be. The most common mistake is too much too soon. Introducing a new dog to the whole extended family, taking them to the dog park, bringing them to busy public spaces, all in the first week, forces the dog's stress response into overdrive before they have any anchor of safety. The brain cannot absorb new relationships and new environments simultaneously when it is still processing basic survival questions. The second mistake is inconsistency. Allowing a behavior one moment and discouraging it the next. Letting them on the couch on day 1 and then removing them on day 3 creates confusion that registers as unpredictability. And unpredictability, as we have seen, is the enemy of secure attachment. The third mistake is misreading shutdown as contentment. A new dog who is quiet, still, and seemingly unbothered may not be relaxed. They may be frozen. Behavioral researchers distinguish between relaxed low arousal, which involves soft muscles, loose posture, and voluntary disengagement, and fear-based inhibition, which involves stiff muscles, lowered head, and avoidance of eye contact. Learning to read your dog's posture in that first week is one of the most important skills you can develop. And finally, the fourth mistake is giving up too early or expecting too much too soon. Dogs who are struggling in week 1 are not broken. They are processing. With time, consistency, and calm presence, the dogs who seem most shut down in the first days often become the most devoted companions over time. Part 6. How the first week shapes everything. There's one more layer to this story, and it may be the most important one. The first 7 days do not just affect your dog's behavior, they affect yours. Research on human-canine bonding shows that the way owners behave in the early introduction period strongly predicts the quality of the long-term relationship. A study published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior Science found that owners who responded to their new dog's stress signals with calm, consistent reassurance in the first 2 weeks reported significantly higher relationship satisfaction at the 1-year mark. And their dogs showed lower rates of anxiety-related behavioral problems. And just as we saw in the crying video with oxytocin, physical closeness and emotional attunement trigger bonding hormones in both of you. Research published in Science confirmed that close physical contact and mutual gaze cause oxytocin to rise in both dog and human, deepening the bond at a biological level. Those quiet evenings in the first week, where your dog rests near you and you simply exist together, are not wasted time. They are the foundation of everything. Your dog does not need perfection in the first week. They need you, present, calm, and consistent. Every patient moment, every predictable meal, every quiet evening where nothing scary happens is building something your dog will carry with them for the rest of their life. So if you are in those first 7 days right now, or if you have been through them and wish someone had told you this, know that what you do in that window matters in ways that go far beyond the behaviors you can see. You are not just bringing a dog home. You are becoming their person. And that relationship is built one calm, consistent, compassionate day at a time. When your new dog finally exhales, when they curl up somewhere in your home without watching the door, when they sigh and close their eyes while you sit nearby, that moment is not an accident. It is the result of every quiet, steady, patient thing you did in the days that came before. The first 7 days are not just a transition, they are a beginning. Beneath the uncertainty and the new smells and the careful watching is a dog learning something profound, that you are safe, that this place is home, and that you are worth trusting with their whole heart. So remember these powerful truths about the first week with a new dog. Number 1, your new dog may be stressed, even when they seem calm. Number 2, the first week creates a powerful bonding window. Number 3, less pressure builds more trust. Number 4, consistency creates security. Number 5, every dog adjusts at their own pace. Number 6, the first week shapes years of connection. At Canine Emotions, this is what we hope to explore together. Not just the behaviors you see on the surface, but the deeper bond that exists between dogs and the people they love. The loyalty they carry, the comfort they give, and the quiet ways they stay connected to you without ever needing words. If this video meant something to you, share it with another dog lover who would understand, and subscribe so you can continue exploring the emotional bond we share with our dogs together. The connection between you and your dog is rare, genuine, and deeply meaningful. Never take that love for granted. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one.